Thanks again for visiting the LearnToDance.com online dance lessons. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you about the tempo for the cha-cha-cha. This is where we have some issues because typically we just count it as rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha. That's the easiest way when you first get started. Unfortunately, this promotes putting your music in the wrong places, or your steps, I should say, in the wrong places musically. Because we tend to make rock, step happen on beats 1 and 2, and the breaks or the rock step should happen on beats 2 and 3. Now these steps I'm going to show you here would be the same if you were a man or if you're a lady. The difference is typically the man is the one that decides how you begin, because you could begin in many different ways. The first way I'm going to show you is starting with the left foot, moving to the side. So I am going to turn my back so you can follow along with me, and we'll just put these down with numbers. Starting with the left foot, we're going to move to our side and step 1. With our right foot, we're going to break backwards now for 2, 3. That was the rock step. So this is the easiest part of the cha-cha rhythm because here we have 3 even whole beats. 1, 2, 3. Starting with the right foot, the left foot. 1, 2, 3. Now at the end of step 3, you're standing with your weight on your left foot, ready to move for the 2 steps to the side. These are the 2 smallest steps of the bunch because we have 1 beat left and we have to split that beat into 2 half beats. So this is the 4 and, or the cha-cha part of the cha-cha-cha. Yeah? So the whole thing again would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Now I'm ready to step with the right foot and move to the side and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and to our left side now. So our left foot again was 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Our right foot is 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Now if you're used to going rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, think of it this way. Rock, step, musically is 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha, musically, is 4 and 1. But typically we make that 4 and 1 come out to be the 3 even beats as opposed to the 1, 2, and the 3. 4 and 1 is actually a half beat, and then a whole beat. So that whole beated step has to stand out just a little bit from the 2 half beated steps. So if we just did, say starting with our right foot, if we just did 4 and 1, notice I had a small step, and then a much larger step for the 1. Now I'm not saying 1 has to be a certain size. It's all relative to our individual shape and size, but 1 must be bigger than the 4 and the and. So if we did the whole thing once again, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Let's just put this with the music. 5, 6, 7, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Let's give this a try. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 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 1, 2, 3. Super. Now, as I said before, there are a lot of different ways to begin the cha-cha-cha. That was stepping with the 1 as your first beat. You could, and it is quite fashionable, to begin with 4 and 1. Now to do that, let's say again, if we went with our left foot first, we could go 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. We're still going to then dance everything else the exact same as we did for the first time. Our difference was just where we began. So one more time with the left foot first. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Let's just try that with the music. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you, especially if you're not used to these. This is just helping you because you can begin on whichever beat that you feel that you want to start. So, standing on our right foot, ready to step with the left, we're going to start with the music and say 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 and 1. Now that can go to either side. If it went to the left, it could also go to the right. Going to the right, it just means I stand on my left foot first. I'm ready to begin with the right foot. Say in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Yep. Now, when we begin with rock step, typically then we're starting on beats 2. In the beginning, when you learn this in a class or at the studio, the teachers try to make it as simple as possible just by counting rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Whatever works in your brain to help you remember which steps and in which tempo to use is the most important thing because that's what you have to remember. I'm just trying to show you how you can match up different ways to the music beginning in different places. So far we've began on the 1 and went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Just then we began on the 4 and 1 and danced 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. We could also begin on the break or on the 2, 3 just by going 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and then continuing on. Let's just give that a try. So we have to establish first where the 1 is. If you find 1, 2, 3, and 4 are right behind it. So there's 1. 1. That 1 comes around every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So if you find the 1, step on the beat right behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So if you need to count it as say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Rock, step. That's a great way to remember it. The key is that we want to make sure that we're putting the right steps together at the right time. And remember, our goal is to always make rock, step happen on beats 2 and beats 3 of the music. Thanks again for visiting the LearnToDance.com online dance lessons. I hope this lesson has helped and hope to see you on the dance floor.